Good afternoon, kindergarten. Mrs. Alexander here, and I'm going to be your teacher for social studies today. Today for social studies, we are learning to identify jobs in our world. By the end of this lesson, you'll be able to tell about what jobs people have. First, we're going to read a short story about different jobs. So people you should know. This lady here is Ellen Ochoa. Ellen Ochoa was the first Hispanic woman to fly in space. She was an American astronaut. She flew on the space shuttle. When she was in space, she could see the whole world. Small little picture of our world. She said, "I never got tired of watching the Earth as we passed over it." So it's a pretty exciting job that somebody can have, an astronaut. We have another type of job that people might have in our world or can have, garbage collectors. Garbage collectors are very important people. They pick up and remove garbage from our homes, schools, and parks. They help us take care of our world, right? And we see these garbage trucks in our neighborhoods coming and picking up bags, or we have little trash containers that they'll pick up and throw in there, and you can see them lifting up the container right here and dumping it in the big truck. And they squish the trash together to fit as much as they can and go throughout our neighborhoods, just keeping everything clean and bringing them to a dump, place where they keep all the trash. So that's two jobs that people could have: an astronaut, garbage collectors. Take a minute and think. What are other types of jobs that people have? Another type of job that people have is teaching, right? I'm a teacher. Mrs. Rodriguez is a teacher. Mrs. Martin is a teacher. That's another job people have. Now, the next thing we're going to be looking at is the day in the life of a teacher. So kind of talking about what life is like for a teacher. We don't just live at the school. I know sometimes you think, oh, they're always here. They're always there when we get there in the morning and they're there when we leave, right? But just like you, we have homes and we have families that we go home to. So here's a teacher's kind of typical day. Waking up, we see an alarm clock, waking up at a certain time, getting ready for the day, the sun's shining, time to get up for school. And a lot of us have our own families, right? Well, this teacher right here has a little boy and a little girl, and she's making sure they get breakfast. Mrs. Alexander has two little girls. I make sure they have breakfast and I get them ready for school in the morning too. And then this teacher looks like she's walking to school. Some of us drive cars to school. Some of us ride bikes. Some teachers take the bus to school. And about 8 o'clock, we usually start about 8:30, right? Times are a little different, but a lot of teachers sometimes start at different times. So here's a teacher teaching some lessons, and you see all the kids sitting on the rug, listening to what the teacher has to say. And it looks like here the teacher's outside at recess, watching the students play and get some fresh air. Around 12 o'clock, when you guys have your lunch, we go and have our lunch too. And there's the teacher, and she's eating a sandwich, and other teachers. So there's a room called the teacher's room, the teacher's lounge, we call it. And that's where we'll go. And there's a little microwave in there. We can warm up our food if we need to. We usually bring it from home, but like you, we can pay some money and get lunch from school if we need to. And we enjoy our lunch together. And we go back and work some more with you, make you smarter in the classroom. And I know it's a little different now because we're doing it on a computer, but a typical day in a school, this is what it would look like. Then around 3:30, teacher waves goodbye to the students walking home with their families or taking the bus. And we go back and clean up the classroom, get ready for the next day. And then we leave. And then guess what? Whew, what a day. We're pretty tired when we get home. Teaching is hard work. It's a lot of work to learn. It's a lot of work to teach. We finish our day relaxing, having dinner, enjoying our family. So that's the day in the life of a teacher. Sounds pretty interesting, doesn't it? All right, students. It was really fun spending some time with you and doing social studies with you. You're going to complete your worksheet on Class Kick below, and we'll see you soon. Bye.